With Windsor's municipal election quickly approaching, mayoral candidates are making a last push to win votes. Of course, the candidates aren't doing it all themselves. Campaign workers and volunteers are focusing their efforts to identify their supporters and get them to the polls on Monday. Mayoral candidate John Millson says the people working on his campaign help make it a success.
They are incredible. They're marching the streets, they're putting items in mailboxes, they're knocking on doors, they're identifying the voter, and so that on E-Day or Election Day, they will actually be making phone calls and getting the vote out. So they get me to the right places on time. When I'm in debates, I'm sending back information, asking them for some help or some statistics that would help me. They're tweeting all the time so that they're including the community and the taxpayers in everything that I'm saying and all the actions that I'm doing. And I think that's really important. It's back to transparency and openness.
The people working on Millson's campaign each play a different role.
It's my job to kind of make sure that all the parts are moving and that we're thinking about tomorrow, we're thinking about next week, and in this case we're in the final home stretch, so we're thinking about Election Day. And so for me it's been a great campaign. I met a lot of people I've never worked with, and I think again it's a testimony to John and kind of people he can kind of attract and bring around, and so it's been great.
Handing out literature, hammering in signs.
Going door to door, knocking, and seeing where we have support. And basically, we're just doing anything that needs to be done out in the city to gain support for John Millson.
Basically, I'm taking care of whatever's comes up, basically. So I'm doing mainly social media, so I'm all over Twitter and Facebook and things like that. And then I'm doing mail-outs. I'm doing research on some of our main issues and some issues that are coming up in the campaign with other candidates, and just researching and making sure that we have the truth.
I am primarily in charge of the data that we receive and that we export. So when people request a sign, when we're identifying our support levels here at the campaign, things like that, that all kind of goes through my system. I create the list that we then follow up with on E-Day. I mess with computers and I do this kind of thing. But in order to, like coming into a campaign of this magnitude, 150,000 voters across the city, the geography of it, it's amazing to try and keep it all organized and to be a part of that team at that level.
Millson says his people have put out over 2,700 lawn signs and that he's lost 46 pounds going door to door. Windsor's mayor will be decided on Monday, October 27th. Taylor Campbell, the30.ca.